and I am very aware we're at 3 hours in.
15 minutes.
Yes, my voice bits are sore now. But
Yep.
So yes, we will go on for a bit. If there are any missed super chats, we will get to them either as their own clips for the Clips channel or at the top of next week's show.
Yes.
But from Sharksy then, Legion Time Walking will be coming this expansion. On top of Dungeons would be a great opportunity to bring that back. The Mage Tower, even without rewards. To which I say, doing the Mage Tower would probably be hard for a whole bunch of reasons. But even if they didn't get it perfect, it would be a neat experience. Or even just a way that you could, like, I don't know, go to the Mage Tower and just sort of scale me down, Scotty. But it would be really hard to make that work with kits changing. And, you know, it's probably a bit more cheesable now that things have changed. So it's sort of tricky.
Yeah.
But it's such an awesome bit of content.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything kit-wise that would make it impossible based on, like, what you're supposed to do. With all, like, the double jump and fell rush over the laser beams, or AMS through them, or death grip the dude. All of that stuff. I don't think anything's super different there, but I have just this one major fear that's just like it was just a chill went up my spine when I thought about it. If they want to bring that back, it would require work in order to get it to scale, in order to actually divorce it from all the nether shards requirements and stuff and bring it there, which means they would have to incentivize it. Which means they would have to probably want to put a reward on it that's unique. They'd probably want to bring it to a lot more players, which means they might fundamentally end up treating it like they did the anniversary raids. And if I see my beloved Mage Tower treated like that anniversary raid, I'd never forgive them. Never forgive them. Because that was unbalanced, let's say.
Yes.
That was unbalanced and frustrating. And I feel like the Mage Tower needs a bit more justice than that.
Yeah, fair. So to move on then, Miko says, I think Blizzard is lacking a real competitor in the scene in order to improve. A good example is CSGO. Whenever Valorant came, Valve started to push updates more.
Yeah.
So I'll take your word on that. I'm not abreast of the CSGO sort of update cadence. I know there was historically a lot of skepticism and frustration at Valve for how they handled that game.
They were hands off for so long.
Yeah.
So many things. Valorant was a bit up the hole for them, like. But
yeah, so I mean, this is really tying into what we already answered.
Yeah.
So I won't elaborate humongously. Just that, yeah, like if New World or whatever it may be would be the kick up the arse, then that would obviously be good for us as World of Warcraft players.
Yeah.
Simple as that. And I explained the mechanics by which that could happen internally previously.
Yeah, I think it's weird. I think it's the only thing I have to say about that is I think World of Warcraft I think its only real competitor is itself because of so many, at least in like a super fundamental level, because of how many players play World of Warcraft versus World of Warcraft. Like there are people who play it because it's WoW and are attached to it for so long that the real competition they have is staying above the I'm so dissatisfied I'm quitting forever bar. I think that's the only real competition they actually have for like maybe 40 to 60% of the player base, I think. Because, well, I mean, they seem to be staying at a baseline despite every like other major like live service game and thing to do with your attention running rings around them. So there's competition, extremely strong competition from everywhere else, hasn't seemed to faze them too much. So what can do? I think it has to be a massive internal failure.
Yeah, I guess anything that feels like it's kicking them while they're down.
Yeah.
So, if Blizzard devs are worrying the 9.1 is simply going to be too late, and then Final Fantasy is popping off like a crazy thing, and New World is doing well, then maybe that's enough that the bean counters will think, uh-oh.
Maybe. Hopefully.